social media does influence society.
A lot, man.
The bigger problem we have is that social media is not organic. There are actually people who have a vested interest to decide and determine how they want society to behave. We can try and set some morality, but their algorithms are not designed to perpetuate that. Their algorithms actually shadow ban that type of content. And their algorithms are more favorable to the trash type of content. So there are people that are invested. Something like ignorance is something that if I was a billionaire and I know if more people know what I know, I'll have competition.
Yeah.
So I'd rather take some of my billions and invest in trash TV entertainment. It's the Colosseum and circuses. I need and alcohol. I need to distract people as much as possible so that even if they want to try and compete, while they're on their way to a meeting, they're watching TikTok, they start laughing and they forget. Which is why you'd find about Mark Zuckerberg, about Bill Gates, their kids were not allowed to have social media. So they know exactly what is being primed in the background, and these are their platforms.
So for example, just for the layman, because you're going a bit deep, if for example, I'm Mr. Hepex, Big Hepex or Hepe Life, I then go to a hood and I sponsor them a KFC with Baba Idul, so that on the back end I can keep selling them Herbex. I get
Herbex is dope. The bigger problem, which is one of the biggest mafias in the world, is pharmaceutical companies. There's a nice meme with Captain America asking Tony Stark or telling Tony Stark,
I saw that. Yeah,
the pharmaceutical companies are working very hard to eradicate diseases, and Tony Stark is like, so they can get themselves out of business. Okay. So you've got a vested interest. You've got a vested interest in ensuring that your business model keeps working.
Going and keeps growing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense for Herbex and Herbalife
to solve the issue.
To sell in Japan, where the people are gym and they eat well. You're like, hey, fuck Japan. That market isn't pumping.
The only way a hospital makes money
is when people are sick.
When people are sick.
Yeah. So they if they want to get richer, they want more people sick.
100%.
So with the same thing with the TikTok, there are people that have certain agendas in those social avenues, in those social... Okay.
You see it in who gets platformed. You see it in who supports the algorithm. Stupid example, and I'm a huge fan of this guy. What intrinsic value? How has your life improved and gotten better and your family is now closer and you've become richer and healthier watching Mr. Beast content? The biggest YouTuber in the world. How does his content actually add true value to your life, where you can say, you know, ever since I watched Mr. Beast, bro, my family is now closer. I'm now eating health. Fuck all. And he's the biggest.
Because you're going to have like an extreme outlier that might say that. But the average person, there's no benefit.
See, it's you're chewing gum.
Because for the average,
with your brain.
Because for the average person, generations, it was just pure entertainment. Yes. There was no growth. It was literally, you had 30 minutes where you just zoned out.
Yes.
And then they use that thing in between the ad spaces, which was dissected,
more
Coca-Cola, whatever the case is, and then you go back to just brain numbing stuff. Okay, got you.
So that's the bigger issue I have with social media.
Or media as a whole, or just social media. Because I like to align.
The greatest TD Jakes. The mind is the battleground.
The mind
is the battleground.
TD Jakes is
kind of step down
in baby oil.
Yeah,
he's given to his daughter and
Sarah
Jakes
Roberts.
Son-in-law, slipping and sliding that baby in that baby lotion, bro.
Why would he give it to the son-in-law? Yeah.
No, because he's a pastor as well. Yeah. So there's a story. Now we're deviating.
Yeah, here's the story. I was so shocked.
So the daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, she's got a very interesting story of how obviously she was raised in the house with Bishop TD Jakes, and her life went in sinful ways. At some point, she was doing immoral things for money, and then she fell pregnant as a teen.
Wasn't she a prostitute or something? Or a porn star?
I don't think she was a prostitute or a porn star, but she may have worked at like a teasers, as an example. I'm not saying... I don't think her story goes to like prostitution.
Okay. I think
I'm not sure about
stripping. She was either a stripper or a porn star, one of the two.
I don't think she was a porn star. Okay. I think it was something in the realm of stripping or working at
somewhere,
teasers.
What is deemed immoral?
Deemed immoral by the church.
When you work at a strip club, you're a porn star.
Nah.
When
Intel teaser.
Hayi baba. Because Spanish go summit from there ohlabi. Onamela pala fela.
Summit.
Yeah, I get a
Yini
stripper.
Summit.
That stripper place in Joburg.
There's a stripper place in Joburg called
Summit.
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 Yeah.
Kunjan, yeah.
Apparently. No, but I'm saying you can't work at no. Summit is a porn place, not porn. That's where people strip. Mofunu muti amhlava for not 5 tag or something.
Malini?
50, 100 rands.
100 rand? Ma 50 rand. Malini?
Maybe kupigila. I mean, it's 2025.
Yeah.
Begu 50 rand, 100 rand.
Nini?
Angizobuza machita.
Uzobuza machita.
Yeah.
Bab machita.
Yeah.
Eh?
Laba bayaziyo. But if you work
So
there, you're a porn star, man.
Anyways, she lived an immoral life, and then she had a child very young. She was a teen mom, maybe 14, 16, whatever.
Hectic.
Huge scandal in the church.
Oh, not that young.
Very, very young. Anyone listening will correct us, but she was a teen mom.
Yes,
She was very
yes,
young.
yes.
And she'd eventually meet a pastor, a guy who'd become her husband. They both grew isonto. And then she started becoming a preacher in her own right. Owned her story. This is me, PK, pastor's kid, lived this life. And now she becomes...
They're reformed.
And now she becomes like the person to take over the father's church, Potter's house.
Okay.
And her husband, because they've been ministering together, also beautiful couple to take over.
Not never.
Abafundisi khona lo oshada Megan Kuti azo abantu abana asinje ngoba babamba lento ukuthi uJesu why no Mary Magdalene
Ayikho leyo nto.
ayikho lento
Okay, what are you saying?
Ayikho leyo nto.
I'm not uthini mfethu?
ngiyaxolisayo qhubekani